Welcome to the online Cantonese lesson 臨床廣府話 provided by Family Care Physiotherapy Clinic. Today, before we start, I want to tell you a story. At this moment in Singapore, an incident happened. A woman got a car accident, minor injury on the ankle, and then she was admitted to hospital. And she consulted the doctor at the emergency department, but after the initial triage, because she was not critical, she waited for 3 hours, and then the nurse asked her to put on the mask for infection control inside the hospital, and she was impatient and unsatisfied and scolded the healthcare worker. Then the police inspect her. During the inspection, she took out her phone to take video record to the police officer throughout the procedure and post it online on live. Her acts violate few regulations in Singapore. For example, she violated the Personal Data Protection Act because she videoed the police officer the face and post it online, and their conversation posted online, because including the face of the police officer and they are doing investigation doing the work. So she violated the Personal Data Protection Act. Secondly, because she used the abusive language to the healthcare professional, it is another offense. Now she was in the court, and then she will receive jail for a few weeks. I would say overall the healthcare relationships with patients in Singapore are very good in general. However, like all the other countries, there are definitely exceptional cases that the relationships are not that normally successful. First, the vocabulary we go through today is about relationship. Relationship in Cantonese is 關係. 關係. It applies to all the relationships, for example, family, friends, colleagues, partners. All the relationships, this general term we call it 關係. Specifically between healthcare professional and the patient relationship, in Cantonese we call it 醫患關係. 醫患關係. This term is not that commonly used, but I think it's very meaningful to put this in today's lesson. How do we form the basic relationship? Because it's very simple. Trust. Trust in Cantonese we call it 信任. 信任. Sometimes when the patient in critical condition, they cannot make up their mind, and I usually comfort them. May I have your trust? 請你相信我，請你信任我。Okay? And sometimes our trust can be easily spoiled, especially nowadays the world we have a lot of cases involving discrimination. Discrimination in Cantonese we call 歧視. 歧視. Discrimination involving about races, gender, different class in the social status, etc. Of course, it is not expected and not we want. We want equality. Equality in Cantonese we say 平等. 平等. In a specific term we use in healthcare and education, we say the same way but different vocabulary. In Cantonese we call 一視同仁. 一視同仁. For example, general phrases we use it in hospital we call 我哋醫護人員對所有嘅病人都係一視同仁. Okay? We all healthcare professionals treat all the patients with equality. Everyone is the same. Another possibility is to rule the healthcare patient professional is that the imbalance between the patient right and the code of conduct and the healthcare rights sometimes. We have to make it balance. For vocabularies, Patient rights, we say that 病人權益，病人權益。The patient have their own rights, but healthcare professional, we still have a professional conduct, code of conduct. Professional conduct, in Cantonese we say 專業守則，專業守則。For example, the patient have some rights to request certain things, but sometimes healthcare professional we cannot offer because of professional conduct. Sometimes this one type of conflict. Another issues, another vocabulary I want to teach is that vocabulary is that privacy. Privacy means 私隱，私隱。Patient definitely has the privacy. Patient have their privacy. We need to 100% respect. But please be reminded that healthcare professionals also have our own privacy. For example, some very extreme cases, if they are not satisfied with the service of the healthcare professional and then they take out the smartphone, video it and post it online, it also violates the privacy of the healthcare professional. So privacy is a mutual thing. The service provider and the service receiver also have their privacy. 私隱，私隱。Another vocabulary I want to show is hospital policy. Hospital policy, we call it Cantonese is 醫院規定，醫院規定。This referring the internal policy of individual hospital. Most of them have similar, but some individual hospital may vary a little bit. On top of it, more higher autonomy we need to respect is about the law and regulation. 法例，法例。Now the law and regulation not only to regulate the healthcare professional, how they act, how to provide service for the patient, and also in Singapore we have law and regulation to protect the healthcare professional that away from the harassment, discrimination, and abuse as well. I want to bring up one concept in the last slide is that we healthcare professionals provide treatment to achieve the best outcome for the patient is not merely rely on our skill and knowledge, but also the compliance of the patient. We need to work together to achieve the best outcome. You want to treat your condition, not only you need the best healthcare professional, the best doctor to help you, but you also need to be the best patient to work together. Simple term, respect, 尊重，尊重. For example, in common situation, we say in hospital, usually we say that 我哋尊重病人嘅決定，我哋尊重病人嘅私隱。How we usually use it in hospital or clinic. And work together, we say in Cantonese 合作，合作。For example, 我哋需要你嘅合作，我哋需要你嘅合作。或我哋一齊合作去醫好你嘅病。This is how we say in hospital or clinic work. I hope nowadays people have better understanding on the healthcare and patient relationship, then we can really work together hand to hand to achieve the best outcome. Thank you everyone. Have a good night.